Hello everyone and welcome to Domain Duels, the show where I bring all of my friends together to play the best Yu-Gi-Oh format ever created. It is a 4-player free-for-all where we pick a deck master, build a deck around it, and see who comes out on top. Today, I'm being joined by some lovely friends today, my editor, and 2 other incredible people who have some incredible decks to show off today. We're going to be doing some Duel Terminal related decks, and I jumped at the chance when someone suggested that we play some lore-focused stuff, and so we've all picked our deck masters and decks based on that concept. Pillock, if you'd like to start us off, please. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your deck master.
Right, you may know me as GreatBigPillock. I edit for Nova every now and again. This whole Duel Terminal thing was something I threw at the wall, and it stuck. So, yeah, I decided I'm going to celebrate that by bringing along my old favourite, Gishki. I used to play an obnoxious amount of this back in the day, but today my deck master is Gishki Grimness. It gives me domains of Water, Fish, and Gishki. One of these domains is completely irrelevant, and I will let you good people decide which one that is.
Gishki.
Hey there, everybody. I'm Ada Basilisk. I'm a VTuber, and I made Yu-Gi-Oh content at one point. I've known Nova for a while now, and I am bringing Ne Shaddoll Genius. I love Shaddolls. I've played, again, an obnoxious amount of them. And in this case, my domains are Earth, Machine, and, of course, Shaddoll. And if you know anything about Earth machines, you may expect me to run a train on them.
Oh. Looking forward to getting choo-chooed.
Thomas the Tank Engine is in my brain now.
It was time for Thomas to leave. He had seen everything.
That's a joke, of course. I'm not going to be using trains. No. Even though my deckmaster is Earth, I myself am full of darkness.
Oh. Hello everybody, my name is Sagrell. I'm one of the 2 owners of the Cafe d'Arcadia. I'm a regular over on the Treasure Tales channel as well, and I'm good friend of Nova. My domain master is Flamvell Lady. So my domains are Fire, Pyro, and Flamvell. I'm in the same boat as Gishki over there. One of my domains is mostly irrelevant. Find out which one it is.
If you break out Snake Eye, I'm going to be so mad.
So anyways, Nova, you want to introduce your domains?
Hello everyone, GoldenNova here, the lore laureate, the explaining expert, and today I have decided to run a deck that I like to call Bad Decisions Turbo. While we were doing the setup for this, I ran through a list of archetypes with Sagrell to kind of see which ones would be good for domain, and I believe I told him that Ritual Beast was one that was way too complicated to just kind of pick up and play. So anyway, I picked up and played Ritual Beasts, but I decided that it wasn't enough, because I also said that Gusto and Mist Valley were terrible decks that shouldn't be played in here, but they were also Wind, so I have added Gusto and Mist Valley. We will see how all these themes come together live right now.
Hey, Gusto is cool. Come on.
Yeah, and they also have the infrastructural integrity of insert a place that has bad infrastructure and integrity here. My deck master is Spiritual Beast Tamer Winda. If all else fails, I can summon Winda to the field, have them get destroyed, and replace them with another better monster.
She's a meat shield. Oh, that's a shame.
It also gives me the domains of Wind, Psychic, and Ritual Beast, so I don't know if we really leaned into the Psychic end of this super much, but boy howdy do we have some wins. And if anything, I'm going to make my opponents break Wind as much as possible. These are the kind of high-tier flatulence jokes you're only getting on the orbital platform.
Yeah, and speaking of shitting yourself, I believe I'm up first, but...
Go ahead.
Okay, so we're going to draw for turn. Away we go! Okay, we can do some things with this. I'm going to start by bringing out my deckmaster, Gishki Grimness. With normal or special summon, you can special summon 1 Gishki monster from your deck other than a copy of itself. Also, I can only declare attacks with ritual monsters until the end of this turn. I'm going first, this is not a problem. And also, if I were to ritual summon a water monster, with a card effect that requires monsters, Grimness is the whole tribute. Here is Gishki Abyss. I want it in defense position, methinks. Abyss on summon. It will add a Gishki monster with 1,000 or fewer defense points to my hand when summoned. Okay, we're gonna get this boy, Gishki Shadow. We're gonna perform a Link summon with 2 water monsters, Marine Says Coral and Emony. I know it's not a dual terminal card, but my counterpoint to that is shut up.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Anyway, Coral and Emony's effect will target Abyss in the grave and summon it to her link point. Abyss's effect, because it is not a hard once per turn, I will go get another Gishki with 1,000 or fewer defense points.
Well, that's a heinous combo.
It is a heinous combo, and believe me, it's only going to get worse. Anyway, here's Gishki Vision. Now, we're going to discard that Gishki Shadow I searched earlier to add a Gishki Ritual spell from my deck to my hand. So, here's Gishki Aqua Mirror. And while I'm here, I'm going to discard the Vision as well to get a Gishki Ritual monster. Ever Gishki Neremenas. We're going to activate Gishki Aqua Mirror and perform a Ritual Summon. And we have to pay exact levels, so for level 10, I'm going to tribute my Necros of Erenbar and Ritual Summon the Gishki Neremenas. Let's put it here, actually. I don't trust any of you to be playing, well, Nova in particular. I do not trust you to be playing Relinquished Anima somehow, even though it's not in your domain.
You don't mean...
Anyway, Neremenas effect on Ritual Summon. It will summon a water monster from the grave. The target will be... It's going to be Shadow, I think. Now, we're going to do a Link Summon again, with Coral and Emony and Shadow. It's going to be Marincess Marbled Rock. Okay, Marbled Rock's effect. I can target a Marincess in the grave and put it back in my hand, or in this case the extra deck, because the target will be Coral and Emony. And now, Link Summon with Abyss and Marbled Rock. It's going to be Great Bubble Reef. So, once per turn during each standby phase, I can banish a water from my grave or field to draw a card. In domain format, I get 3 of these before my next turn comes around, so have fun with that.
Oh, jeez.
And each time a monster is banished face up, it gets 600 attack for each one until the end of the turn. Furthermore, I can send 1 water monster from my hand to the grave to summon a banished Marincess monster. And that's all.
That's pretty slick.
It is pretty slick. Anyway, so now can be used for Burial Goods. Send a spell or trap from deck to grave. It's going to be Ice Barrier, which I will banish immediately for its grave effect. When an attack is declared involving your opponent's monster, change its attack to 0, negate its effect, and it cannot change its battle position. But what you care about here is the grave effect, where I can banish it from the grave to send a level 5 or higher water monster from my deck to the grave, and then I can add a water monster from my grave to my hand, and until the end of my next turn after this card resolves, I cannot summon anything but water. I mean, that's not going to be a problem, considering what my domain is. Let's go with Sykes, Moonlighted the Goatee. And the add, because I can add any level, not just at a level 5 or higher, I'm going to go for Vision, I think. And because this isn't hard once per turn either, I'm going to discard that right away, and add a Gishki Ritual monster. Let's go for Ever Gishki Levianima. Okay, well, with that, I'm going to set one, and I think that's a good place to stop.
Alright, I will draw a card for my turn. And...
are we in standby phase at the moment?
yeah, I guess so.
Alright, in that case I will use Bubble Reef's effect to banish 1 water monster from my field or grave to draw 1 card. We will banish the Necros of Erenbar and draw.
I see.
Right then. Carry on.
I don't really want to go through a huge combo if I don't have a battle phase. So, I'm gonna just set Ne Shaddoll Genius. When it's flipped face up, I can target a Shaddoll monster, and it's not affected by my opponent's card effects for the rest of the turn, which is, obviously really helpful in this current board state. And, I think that I will just set 1 more card and pass my turn.
All right. Well, I'll begin my turn by drawing a card. And then I believe I will enter us into standby phase, so you can do what you need to do over there.
Alright, Bubble Reef's effect. Search the grave. Let's go with Grimness this time, and we'll draw. And because it has now changed zones, I can put this back into the Deckmaster zone. Like so. And by the way, Marincess Great Bubble Reef is now going to gain 600 because a monster was just banished. So I'm going to just note this with a counter.
I'm going to do something fun and interesting and probably never seen before. I'm going to start with an Awakening of Vados.
Oh, okay.
Awakening of Vados is a spell card that says place 1 Obsidian the Ashen City from my deck face up in either field zone, which would mean anyone's field zone. Then, if your opponent controls a card in their field zone, you may add 1 level 5 or higher Dark Pyro monster from your deck to your hand. For the rest of this turn after this card resolves, you cannot special summon from the deck or extra deck except for Pyro monsters. Because I'm going to have some fun with this, I'm going to put the Obsidian in your field zone.
Oh,
Pillock.
Thank you very much.
Following that up, now, I may add a level 5 or higher Dark Pyro monster from my deck to my hand, and then for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, I cannot summon from the extra deck or deck except for Pyro monsters. So, as a result, I'm going to be adding Vados, the Eruption Dragon of Extinction, to my hand. So, Obsidian is a field card that is very, very useful for the Ashen mechanic, because features up special summon monsters your opponent controls become Pyro during your turn only. This applies to anything that we link summons, special summon, ritual, etc., etc. During your end phase, you can target 1 Obsidian in your graveyard and place it on the bottom of your deck, and then draw a card. And if this card is in this field zone, is destroyed or banished, you can special summon 1 Ashen monster from your deck. Ideally, you could use this in your own field zone, but it's also very helpful when you need to put it in other people's field zones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which then allows for things like, hey Nova, I'm going to give you a gift.
Me?
Yes, I'm going to special summon Vados into defense mode on your side of the field by destroying the Obsidian in Pillock's field zone.
Alright, here you go, pal. Oops.
Yep. And then I can add to my hand or set one Ashened continuous trap from my deck. If this card is set from my opponent's side of the field to my graveyard, I can destroy all monsters on the field.
That's so funny.
That's cool.
So now, with that in mind, I'm going to set a continuous Ashened trap card.
Oh boy.
I'm just going to set Ashened to Endless. Just so you know, it is a continuous trap, but its effect is not important yet. It will be later, though.
Oh, that's horrifying.
I will set... and then I'll play Priestess of the Ashen City properly. If it was on the field zone, I could special summon her from my hand, and I could only special summon her once per turn this way. However, if this card is normal or special summon, I may add an Ashen card from your deck to hand, except for Priestess. This was ordered to make sure I didn't full combo right this instant, because there are ways I want to do things. So I will add Shaman of the Ashen City to my hand, and that will be the end of my turn.
Cool.
Thank you very much. I'll draw for turn. Go to standby phase.
That will trigger Bubble Reef, which will banish a monster from the grave. Search. Okay, this time we're going to go for Sykes, and that's going to trigger something else in a minute, but we'll get to that. Oh look, we just banished Sykes, so that triggers its effect. When it is banished, I can banish a fish from my hand, grave, or face-up field, other than a copy of itself, to summon it. We'll banish Paces, and then we'll summon it in defense mode. That triggers a new effect, which lets you add a fish, and then banish a fish from the hand. Or from the field, noteworthy, and that brings Marines us up to 2 for this turn. But, let's search. What'll it be? I think Keith sounds like a good idea. What about you? Yeah, we'll banish that Keith.
Okay, so, Pillock, you said previously that you weren't going to go all out so that you weren't immediately targeted.
Well...
It appears you've forgotten that edict.
Well, rest assured, I was holding back. If you saw the rest of his hand, you would see I was absolutely holding back.
Well, not enough, because we are looking at Monster Negate and Goatee, which has the potential of you summoning Goatee from the Deep Beyond, which ruins all of our game plans, so I'm sorry, but you are the archenemy now.
Wait, where's the Monster Negate?
It's on Neremenos, the ritual monster. Because if anyone activates a monster effect, I can return a Gishki ritual monster to the hand and negate that effect and shuffle the monster into the deck.
Mm-hmm.
It is one-time use, mind you, but...
Alright, well, let's see what we can do to answer this heinous situation that you've put forward. We're going to start with a little terraforming. This normal spell card lets me add a field spell card from my deck to my hand. And we're going to go ahead and grab probably the most dual terminal card ever printed, Oracle of Zephyra. This field spell, when activated, lets me add a Zephyra monster from my deck to my hand, so I'm going to activate this to go search for a Zephyra monster.
That's cool.
And I'm thinking we get ReonPotato. And then we're going to start looking for answers by firing off Graceful Charity.
I mean, I can't complain about this. I've drawn 3 cards over the last 3 turns, so you go right ahead.
Graceful Charity allows me to draw 3 cards and discard 2. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So we're going to discard Psychic Field Zone and Spiritual Beast Kanahawk.
Man, that card hits me right in the psychic feels.
From here, I'm going to go ahead and use my normal summon Ritual Beast Tamer ReonPotato. On normal or pendulum summon, I can target a Ritual Beast or Zephyr monster in my graveyard and special summon it, but destroy it during the end phase. My pick is going to be Kanahawk.
No, every instinct is telling me, screaming at me, do not let this happen, because I actually play Rip Beasts, but this is domain format. Go nuts.
Okay, if you say so. Okay, Kanahawk, boom.
I mean, I'm just looking at this table, and there's like half of this table, lots of combos going off. The other half of the table being a little more reserved.
True. Yeah, I'm more than willing to be the archenemy once I tuck Pillock in for bedtime, so don't worry about it, folks.
I think we all have ways that we can be the archenemy.
That is true. So, Spiritual Beast Kanahawk. Once per turn, I can banish a Ritual Beast card from my deck. During your second standby phase after this effect's activation, I add that banished card to my hand. We have Gold Sarcophagus on Talons, folks. There is a line of text at the bottom, but that does not make it so that the effect is a hard once per turn. It does state that Kanahawk can only be special summoned once per turn. This is across all Ritual Beast monsters. That is the most difficult thing to keep track of. So people in chat, people at the table, keep me honest. Kanahawk has been special summoned once once. I cannot do it again this turn. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use Kanahawk's effect. We're going to attempt to banish a Ritual Beast card from my deck.
No objections from me?
None here.
What am I gonna do about it?
You're going to sit in wonder as I banish Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara.
Okay, that triggers a mandatory effect from me.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, here.
Bubble Reef.
I can't wait to kill that thing.
It's gonna get big.
Okay,
Anyway.
so that's banished face up. Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara is a wall of text. She has a lot of things that she does in a lot of scenarios, but right now I'm going to cover the one that's relevant. Whenever she is banished, I can special summon a Ritual Beast monster from my deck, so I'm going to trigger that effect.
Please do.
Spiritual Beast Rampangu, once per turn, I can banish a Ritual Beast monster from my extra deck to send a Ritual Beast monster with the same type as that monster from my deck to the graveyard.
Cool.
The same type.
Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and we're going to activate their effect. We're going to attempt to banish Ulti Apelio from the extra to send Apelio from deck. Goes up there, get your extra bonus, attack power. There we go.
Mandatory ticking up.
I love the mandatory ticking. Okay, let's now put Vados in attack position just to get that out of the way. Okay, let's go ahead and perform one of our signature contact fusions. We are going to banish ReonPotato and Rampangu. Or, no. I'm not banishing them. I'm sending them to the... No. If I'm link summoning, then I have to send these two to graveyard first. So we're going to link these ones off, and we're going to make...
Yes, that's not a contact fusion.
You're right. I lied. I did the thing that instead is now a contact fusion that everyone can do. Link summon it.
Oh!
So Ulti Kimun Falcos is a Link 2, 1800 attack. Ritual Beast monsters this card points to gain 600 attack and defense. And I can banish a Ritual Beast card from my graveyard to immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon a Ritual Beast monster. I can also, as a quick effect, return this card that I control to the extra deck to target two of my banished monsters, a Ritual Beast Tamer and a Spiritual Beast monster, and special summon them in defense position. So we're going to go ahead and use the effect of Wind the Wind Channeler in my hand. Yep, I had to bring in Winda's sister into the proceedings. So, I can discard this card and one other wind monster. We're going to pick a Gusto Vidir to add any wind monster from my deck to my hand with 1500 or less defense.
And I believe in exchange it doesn't let you use anything but wind effects.
That is true. I am wind locked effect-wise, so I can't activate Vados' effect. Darn.
Oh no.
Oh no. Anyways, it's really funny that you're not the one activating his effect if something happens.
Oh
No.
Ritual Beast Tamer when, huh? That card looks really familiar, but I think I'm used to it having 200 attack and 2800 defense.
Yeah, there. You might be thinking of something else. I can't imagine how this would be relevant at all to whatever you're playing.
No, not in the slightest.
Okay, so we're going to now activate Kimun Falcos' effect. We are going to banish the Apelio to get a normal summon. That normal summon is going to be when?
I have a mandatory effect now.
Yeah, another... get your attack boost. Go ahead. Keep it going. Keep it going.
She's currently sitting on 5600, just so you know.
This Snatch Steal in my hand is going to be so good once I resolve it. It's not going to be funny.
I'll be horrified.
So, Ritual Beast, when is normal summoned, I can target a banished Ritual Beast monster and special summon it. We are going to target Apelio. Spiritual Beast Apelio, once per turn during either player's turn, I can banish a Ritual Beast card from my graveyard, and for the rest of the turn, all Ritual Beast monsters I control gain 500 attack and defense. This is a fun little lingering effect that we get to have. Let's go ahead and use that effect. We're going to attempt to banish Rampangu.
Remind me, you special summon Rampangu, didn't you?
Yeah, the person with Lara, yeah.
Lara, that was the one. Yep. Yeah, I'm alright with this.
Okay.
And you get 500 for all your Rip Beasts, correct?
Yeah, blanket 500 to all Ritual Beasts, even if Apelio leaves the field, and then anything that Kumin Falcos points to gains an additional 600.
Oh, well, I get an additional 600 from you banishing a monster.
I'm going to scream.
Go on, then. Do it, you coward.
I mean, he can.
Okay. We're going to banish Falcos, or not Falcos, Kanahawk from graveyard. And we're going to banish Wendy from field. Ritual Beast Drago's turn.
I gotta say, Nova, I really appreciate that you're doing combos with Rit Beasts and not with a Marincess or Ashened or some other unrelated thing.
Hey, always glad to provide what the people and my fellow competitors want. And that thing that I'm providing is wasting everyone's time. So Nakyu Drago is one of the new Ritual Beast fusion monsters, special in the fact that it can use material from the graveyard, not just on the field. While on the board, my other Ritual Beast monsters cannot be targeted by card effects of my opponents, and as a quick effect, I can return Nakyu Drago to the extra deck face up to special summon any Ritual Beast monster that's banished, but it cannot attack directly that turn, as opposed to summoning 2 in defense position. Okay, and then we will top all of this off with Ritual Beast Inheritance. Another new card. While in the field, all of my opponent's monsters lose attack for each different type of Ritual Beast monster that I control. Currently, we have Psychic, Pyro, and Worm, so everyone's taking a 600-point dip.
Oh, that's worrisome.
Also, Inheritance has 2 other effects. I can reveal a Ritual Beast monster in my hand to add a Ritual Beast of a different type from my deck to my hand, then discard a card. And if 2 or more monsters are special summoned to my field at the same time, I can target one monster on the field and change its battle position.
And also the artwork is, I'm not crying, you're crying.
God, don't remind me! I don't need this in my life right now!
Ninjas cutting onions.
Yeah. With that being said, I am now confident in my ability to go to battle phase. We will attempt to have... Your Neriamus is at 2,400 right now. So I'm going to have Nakyu Drago, who is at 35 currently, try to run over your Neriamus.
Nerimanas, that'll be 1,100, won't it?
Seems right, yeah.
Okay. Number lock. Oh. Nice. Anyway.
Nice.
He's gone. Or she's gone, excuse me. Because Ariel's riding that.
Then it'll be Zephyr Pelica into Sykes.
Yep.
And then you are protected from all further attacks because Bubble Reef is gigantic.
It's so big.
Maybe you should banish less monsters.
Oh! Of course! What was I thinking?
I think that's your problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should throw my entire game plan out the window in case this monster doesn't get bloody enormous.
Oh, I messed up. I do the banners.
I mean, Vados is gonna blow up the field at some point, don't worry.
That's fair, that's fair.
Eventually.
Let's go ahead and have Falcos attack over Ada Set. Mysterious Set monster.
Well, hold on. I think that I would actually like to maybe, I don't know, it's hard, but I guess I'll flip super polymerization.
No.
Yeah, I literally can't respond.
I'm going to send, how about, let's get rid of your alti Nakyu Drago.
Oh, Nakyu Drago! My big guy!
Construct? Did he discard the cost?
Yeah, I have a couple different things. I guess I'll just sort of...
Falco, okay, fair enough.
Here's Construct. Okay, let me just take a look at all of the effects on the field here. Yeah, I think that I would have Genius prevent from activating the effects of Vados, the Eruption Dragon of Extinction, for the rest of the turn. Actually, you know what? Let's go with the Ulti Kumin Falcos.
Mm-hmm.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, I have no Ritual Beast that I can tag out into.
I will take Resh Shaddoll Incarnation out of my deck and put it into my graveyard. Anyway, do you still want to attack me?
No. I don't want to.
Because you could if you wanted to.
I could if I wanted to, but I'm too scared.
God almighty.
Yeah, I think we're going to go to main phase 2. Okay, we will activate the spell card Summon Storm.
Oh, wow.
By paying 800 life points, I can special summon a level 6 or lower wind monster from my hand. So we're going to bring out Ritual Beast Petalfin, or Spiritual Beast Petalfin.
You know,
Okay.
Nova, I feel kind of bad about doing that to you. I'll make it up to you next turn. When I get my turn, you'll appreciate what I'll do next turn.
Well, hey, you know what? I appreciate you looking out for me like that. That really means a lot. So Spiritual Beast Petalfin, once per turn I can banish a Ritual Beast card from my hand, then target one card my opponent controls and return it to the hand. I forgot that it banishes from the hand and not from the graveyard, which means my grand plan to bounce your Bubble Reef has failed.
That's a shame.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, kinda. Well, nothing to it but to do it. Let's go ahead and perform another Link Summon. We will do Kimun Falcos, Petalfin, and a Paleo to Link Summon another new friend, Ritual Beast Ulti Rutari. This Link 4 monster requires 3+ effect monsters as material, and neither player can tribute cards to activate cards or effects. It can target a banished Ritual Beast card and return it to the hand or extra deck. Then immediately after this effect resolves, I can normal summon a Ritual Beast monster from my hand. And during my opponent's turn, I can target a Ritual Beast card I control and a card my opponent controls and banish them.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I cannot sit here and say that I have shut off Pillock's entire deck because this stops tributing for activating effects, but not as effects themselves. And then I will use Rutari's effect. I will target my banished Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara. I will add her from the banishment to my hand, and then I can normal summon. But I won't. No, I lied. I want a normal summon. I don't know what I'm talking about. There we go.
Yeah, you want a normal summon. It's better if you do.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Totally.
Okay, cool. That is the extent of Golden Nova's big, gigantic Ritual Beast turn. Anything anyone wants to do before passing through the phases?
Nothing in main phase.
Yeah, there's nothing I can really do over here.
All right, Pillock, show us what you can do.
Okay, during your end phase, I'm going to flip over my quick play spell card. Necros Divine Mirror. Okay, oh, this is main phase. Never mind.
Well, I mean, you can do it in end of main phase too.
Sure, let's do that, man. Ritual summon a Necros ritual monster from my hand or banishment by tributing monsters from my hand or field and or sending Necros from my extra deck to the grave, whose total levels equal or exceed its level. And what's chilling in the banishment right now?
Ariad Bear.
Eredbar, yes. I will tribute Levy Anima and Silent Angler for cost. And, well, drop it down. This does tribute for does activate an effect, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just big, basically.
Yeah. Its negate is turned off. That is true.
Yeah, it's just big. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that does not change anything on me moving out of main phase 2. So, continue your nonsense.
And we'll draw for turn. Okay, now this is going to be a pretty big standby phase. So we're gonna start by triggering Pacers to summon itself. If it was banished last turn, which it was, I believe, it will summon itself. And also during standby phase, I'll use Great Bubble Reef's effect to banish one from the grave. I'm going to go with Marbled Rock and draw one card. Now then, what next? And Keith does the same thing. Main phase. We'll use Medallion of the Ice Barrier to add an Ice Barrier monster from my deck to my hand. To add a Mirror Mage, like this guy, but we'll get to him later. Right. Okay, we can activate Great Bubble Reef's effect, discarding a water monster to summon a banished Marincess, like my Marbled Rock. Now, I feel like I really need to force something here, because otherwise I am toast. Well, first things first, we're going to trigger Mirror Mage in the grave to add an Ice Barrier card from my banishment or deck. And sent to the grave, it adds a Ice Barrier card from my banishment or deck to my hand. Freezing Chains goes to the hand. So, what's next? I think it's safe to say that Eredbar is not doing anything at the moment. So I'm going to link summon with Marbled Rock and Eredbar for a link 4. Behold, World Sea Dragon Zealantis. I can only control one copy of this card, and during my main phase, I can banish all monsters on the field and then special summon as many monsters as possible that were banished by this effect to their owner's fields in any position I like. And during the battle phase, as a quick effect, I can destroy cards on the field up to the number of co-linked monsters on the field. However, I am waterlocked at the moment, so unless any of those monsters are water, they will not be coming back if I use this effect.
Okay. So what I would like to do then is I would like to activate Ashened to Endless, and because it is during your main phase still, I can fusion summon one fusion monster from my extra deck using monsters from any field as material, including Vados the Eruption Dragon.
Oh, horrifying.
There are 2 pyro monsters on the field, Vados and Priestess of the Ashen City. I will send them both to the graveyard to then summon Embers of the Ashened. When he is fusion summoned, you may target a field spell in your graveyard, add it to your hand. At the start of the damage step, if he battles an opponent's pyro monster, you may destroy that opponent's monster, and if it is your turn, you may make a second attack in a row. You may only use each effect of Embers of the Ashen once per turn. First off, because he's fusion summoned, I get opposite him into my hand, and then Vados effect activates in the graveyard.
Pops everything, right?
Blows everybody's monsters up, yes.
Ooh, okay. Well, nice knowing you guys.
Just to make extra sure we don't get to see them again, I am going to chain Ulti Ray Ratari's effect. I'm going to do Ray Ratari, I'm going to do the one where during my opponent's turn I can target a Ritual Beast card I control and a card my opponent controls and banish them. I am going to target my own Lara, and I'm going to target your Great Bubble Reef.
Okay, that's fair.
Not Zealantis, okay.
Actually, that might come in useful. Hang on a minute. Can I delete that? Well, Bubble Reef goes bye-bye regardless, but...
Alright.
There we go.
So that happens to those 2, and then these guys explode. Save for Bill, go face some extra deck.
I am just going to take this fresh Shaddoll incarnation out of my graveyard and put it into my hand, thanks to the effect of El Shaddoll Construct going to the grave.
And I'm going to have Lara summon a Ritual Beast from deck since she was banished. I get original Lara.
I'm going to activate the effect of Gishki Aqua Mirror in my grave. By shuffling it back into the deck, I can take one ritual monster, a Gishki ritual monster specifically, from my graveyard and add it back to my hand. I'm going to take Neremenos and put it back into the hand. We're going to activate Pot of Avarice. I will return 5 monsters from my grave to the deck and then draw 2 cards. Okay, return Abyss, Shadow, Vision, Silent Angler, and Sykes, I think. You will go back to deck, shuffle them in, draw 2. Okay, so we're going to activate Freezing Chains of the Ice Barrier, and on activation, I can target a level 4 or lower Ice Barrier in the grave and summon it, and while I control 3 or more Ice Barrier monsters, my Ice Barrier monsters are unaffected by the activated effect of my opponent's monsters that were summoned from the extra deck. My target will be my only valid target, Mirror Mage of the Ice Barrier. Out it comes. So, what next? Okay, I'm going to use my normal summon to bring out Gishki Abyss, because I just drew it again off a Pot of Avarice. I'm sure I shuffled. Anyway, Abyss's effect. Just add Gishki Shadow to hand, which I will discard immediately, and add a ritual spell. There it is. Well, when it flips, there you go. Okay, I'm going to use Mirror Mage's effect, which will tribute a monster and summon up to 3 Ice Barrier tokens, which are all level 1. I will tribute Gishki Abyss to pop out 3 tokens, but in exchange I can only summon Water Synchros from my extra deck for the rest of this turn. And his level increases by the number of tokens I made, making him level 5. We're going to sync one of these tokens, and this level 5 Mirror Mage. I'll just chuck you off the table, that might help. And we're going to make Coral Dragon. Once per turn, I can discard a card to target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. And if a Synchro Summon card is sent from the field to the grave, I can draw a card. Okay, I'm going to activate Foolish Burial to send a monster from my deck to the grave. Oh, we're going to send White Stingray. Just for funsies. Alright, in that case, we're going to use Gishki Aqua Mirror, paying Sykes and Advance, Swordsman of the Necros for a total of 10.
Good grief.
Yep, and here comes Neremenos again. Neremenos on Ritual Summon will summon a monster from the grave, which is water. Okay, we're going to go for Advance, because why not? And we're going to Synchro Summon for 10. Oh, you're not going to like this one, Nova. Sword Soul Supreme Sovereign Cheng Ying.
Oh, yeah, okay, folks. Pillock has to go.
Oh, okay.
I've never actually made this in testing. It's the first time for everything. Okay, Cheng Ying's effect is, for each banished card, it gains 100 attack and defense, and monsters your opponent controls lose the same. And if it will be destroyed by a card effect, I can banish a card from the grave instead. And if a card is banished, except during the damage step, I can banish one card each from both my opponent's field and grave. So, anyway, and also Coral Dragon's effect kicks in, and I'll draw one card.
So basically, because he keeps filling his graveyard, we can't destroy that thing.
Basically.
Yeah, we have to use non-destruction removal on his ass.
Okay.
So, well, I'm going to wish you the very best of luck with that, and you will soon see why. Let's go to battle phase, shall we? Okay, I'm going to have Neremonas take out that Lara.
Now, I will remind you that all of your monsters are losing attack because I have inheritance.
I'm aware of that.
Alright, she explodes.
Okay. Okay, now, who do I want to send Cheng Ying after?
I haven't done anything to you.
I know, so I'm kind of hesitant to do anything to you, and you did help a little bit earlier. So, Nova has no cards in his hand, meaning I'm not too threatened by his presence. So, I'm sorry, Sagrell, but it's going to have to be you. So, there are...
So, how much am I taking?
Looks like 37. Is it 100 for every banished card? Wait. Yeah, for every banished card. Yes. So that would put you to 43 if my maths are correct.
Ow.
Okay. I think that will just about do for now.
Well, okay. I guess it's my turn. Honestly, all of you are you're just playing so many things. Like, how is Sword Soul related to Gishki in any way? We're not respecting Duel Terminal at all. Anyway, I'm gonna play Mimighoul Maker.
Okay then.
So this card allows me to reveal 2 flip monsters with different names from my deck, and my opponent randomly picks 1 to special summon to their field and face down defense, and 1 to add to my hand. And then I can special summon a Mimighoul monster from my hand. If my opponent special summons a monster, except during the damage step, I can banish this card from my graveyard and target a face-down monster they control to change it to face-up attack or defense position. But that's not going to happen during this turn. How about we get Mimighoul Fairy and Mimighoul Dragon? So, why don't we roll a die, except you have to do it, because you randomly pick it. That's the way it works. I don't randomly pick it. You randomly pick it.
Sounds good. Which one of us are you choosing to randomly pick?
Pillock.
Okay. So, okay, odd, I'll get Fairy, and even I'll get Dragon. How does that sound?
Sure.
Okay, go dice roll. It's even. I will take the Dragon.
Okay.
If it's flipped during the main phase, it will destroy all face-up monsters that are not Mimighoul, and then give control of this card to my opponent.
With that, I also can special summon a Mimighoul card from my hand. And I think that I'm going to special summon Mimighoul Cerberus.
Dog!
If I control a Mimighoul monster, I can special summon Mimighoul Fairy from my hand. So I think that I will do that. And, I'm just going to... There's a couple different plays I could go for here. I'm just going to,
Summon Throne?
yeah. I would like to send Cerberus to grave. I'm activating the effect of Mimighoul Throne. Is that good?
Yeah.
What is that effect?
I can special summon a Mimighoul Master from my hand, deck, or graveyard.
Seems good to me.
Yeah.
Fine with me.
Now, finally, if this card is normal or special summoned, I can add a Mimighoul monster from my deck to my hand, except Mimighoul Master. Now, which one do I want? There's so many good ones. There's at least 3 good ones.
At least.
I think I'll grab Mimighoul Slime to my hand.
Oh, love some slime.
Mimighoul
Yeah, so what this
Snot.
one does is if its flip effect is activated during the main phase, then my opponent can special summon a Mimighoul monster from their deck to their field, and I give it to the opponent. So that's really cool. Sagrell,
Hi.
want a Mimighoul Slime?
Sure.
Well, this has been good. Do I want to go to battle? Would going to battle help me at all? You know, I don't really think that it would. Yeah, so I think that I will just...
You could punch me a lot. I won't be mad.
I mean, I don't really have punching to do.
Okie dokie.
Anyway, I'm done with my turn.
Oh, right. So I'm gonna start by playing opposite him in my field zone.
Real quick, do you think
Yes.
it would be okay if you could just flip that card face up for me?
Why would I turn it face up for you? I don't want to turn it face up.
That's a fantastic point that you make. So I'll flip it face up instead.
Well, how are you fiddling it face up? I don't know what you're doing. These are my cards right now.
Well, yeah, but Mimighoul Master says that I can change a face-down monster on the field to face-up attack or defense position. So I would just like it. It's just, you know, I can summon a Mimighoul monster from my deck to the field, and you can give me control of the card. So, like, it's an even trade.
Because it's being flipped, it's under my effect or under your effect?
Oh, it's your effect.
Oh, then cool. Here you go, Nova.
Oh, that's right!
Yep, you can.
Okay, sounds good. So, Oh, man.
Oh god, Mimighoul is so that's scuffed in domain format.
I mean, I'm interacting with you. I believe I'm the opponent.
Well, see, you're an A opponent. You're not the opponent right now.
I mean, yeah, I guess there's nothing that says that you can't give it to me instead, but, like, Sagrell, if I could interject really quickly.
I know, I'm being completely facetious about this. Ada, go ahead. Here's your Mimighoul slide, go search.
Okay, like, I mean, I had already thought about that. I had already realized that was a possible thing. I was just hoping that you wouldn't. I'm just trying to figure if there's actually any way that I can get any benefit off of this whatsoever. Because all of my on-summon cards are spoken for.
Oh no.
Well, you know, it's fine.
I do like how every card on the field is Pyro type right now. That's pretty
Yeah,
sick.
yeah. No, everything's Pyro type at the moment. It's really nice.
I'm gonna get Mimighoul Knight.
Oh.
All right.
Knight to the round table.
Oh,
There's no noble knight. There's no noble knight slop in my deck this time, I promise.
That's it. That's all that's happening here.
Well, now that I have Obsidian on the field, I will start by playing King of the Ashened. During my main phase, I may special summon an Ashened monster from my hand, except for himself, obviously. Or, if my opponent controls a monster with 2,800 more attack, I can special summon it from my deck instead.
Hello!
Well, man, if even Gishki Neramanas over there.
Neramana-san, Jingyi.
Yeah, so, I'm going to attempt to go to special summon it from my deck. Is that alright?
Go ahead.
I'm going to grab Spearhead of the Ashen City out of my deck as a result. If my opponent controls a monster with 2,800 more attack, I may tribute this card and then target one card my opponent controls and return it to their hand. Singing will be returned to your hand in quotation marks.
No, it will not. I am chaining Neramanas's effect, returning it to the hand for the cost. To negate that effect...
No, actually, I'm chaining Mimighoul Throne, returning Niminoros to the hand.
So that means Shinging's getting returned to the hand. So this means, if I'm understanding this happen, so Mimighoul Throne pops Neramanas back to hand. Then Spearhead goes to the graveyard, but for the tribute effect, the tribute cost, to then send Shinging back to deck.
Cool. Alright.
So then that all resolves.
Hey, good teamwork, folks. Good teamwork.
Right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to special summon Shaman of the Ashen City.
Okay.
I can then target 3 power monsters that are banished or in my graveyard, shuffle them into my deck, and then if I shuffle an Ashen card, I can go find an Obsidian, which is currently sitting right there. So I will be searching back into my deck. 1, 2, 3. So you know those all 3 of those are going back to my deck. And shuffle. Then, following this up, I'm going to play Bonfire. I may add a level 4 or lower power monster from my deck to my hand, and then I can only activate 1 Bonfire per turn.
Uh-oh.
So search up your Snake Eye.
Yes, actually.
No. Don't. You're not doing this.
So I'm
We're
going to
doing
search out Snake Eye Ash.
Okay. Do you think I was being bad then, huh?
Yeah, now it's Sagrell's turn.
Yeah, now it's my turn. Because this needs to be resolved, my friend. So I'm going to then, normal summon it, and then I may add a level 1 fire monster from my deck to my hand. This is obviously going to be Poplar. Poplar does Poplar things and gets special summoned. So when Poplar is added to my hand, except by drawing it, I can special summon it. And then when it's normal or special summoned, I can add a Snake Eyes spell or trap card from my deck to my hand, right? That's the only thing that's relevant right now. I'm gonna grab Divine Temple of the Snake Eyes. I'm going to then activate it, destroys Obsidian. Oak is going to be set into my my spell and trap zone. Cool. So as a result, I'm going to use the effect of Snake Eye Ash to send 2 face-up cards I control, including this card, and special summon a Snake Eyes monster from my hand or deck except for Ash. I'm going to bring out one of the 2 boss monsters of this deck. Hello there, big flaming snake bird thing, Flamberge.
As we call him in our locals, Flamborghini.
Snake Eyes Flame-Broiled Dragon. Burger King would be pleased.
And then I will proceed to go to Link Summon.
As one does.
So I'm going to link off my Ashened friends, and make sure I send Popular too, because I'm linking 3. I'm bringing out Promethean Fire Princess.
Lovely.
Hello there. So now I cannot special summon monsters unless they're fire, and then you can only use each of the following effects by her once per turn. And then during my main phase, I can special summon a fire monster in my graveyard. And then if a monster is special summoned in my opponent's field while this is in the graveyard, I can target one fire monster I control, one my opponent controls, destroy them, and then special summon this card. Because I can special summon a monster from my graveyard if I wanted to, I could. Only problem, the only things I can special summon from my graveyard right now are Snake Eye stuff, which is unfortunately part of the problem here. To try to push myself a little bit further, I'm going to Last Will.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to special summon one monster with an attack of 1,500 points or less from my deck once per turn, and then shuffle my deck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I really like your Flamvell deck.
Yeah, my Flamvell deck is super awesome. It's super rich, full of these super cool Flamvell cards, right?
Okay, I have a response to your Last Well.
Okay.
Now, I should have thrown this much sooner, admittedly. I shouldn't have let it get this far, but, I saw Snake Eye and I goddamn panicked. But I'm going to discard Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. Every time my opponent special summons a monster during the main phase or the battle phase, I get life points equal to its attack points. And if I did not gain life points by this effect, it cuts my life in half at the end of a turn.
That's fine and dandy. I need to at least show some support for the domain that I chose. Because otherwise it's not very appropriate that I brought all of this to Duel Terminal like an invasive species. I'm going to play Lava Archer then.
That's Duel Terminal.
During my main phase, I could normal summon a lava monster.
Ooh, lava. That's cool.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, totally. Totally appropriate.
And tonally appropriate.
Just because I think it'd be funny, I'm going to activate Snake Eyes. I'm going to target a monster that's on the field and put it in the spell and trap zone. Hey, Mimighoul Master, I heard you like being ethereally here, but not actually usable. So, to the spell and trap zone with you. And then I will proceed to battle phase. What are the defenses of these ice barrier tokens are supposed to be?
Yep, they're 0/0.
Cool. Just want to double check. So I will have Larval Archer go into one of the tokens.
Goodbye.
I will have Promethean Flame Princess into the other token.
Also goodbye.
And, because I think it's going to be really funny and reset the board again. Hey, Flamberge, go into the face down there.
It is not the main phase. It will not do anything.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna keep it on their field as like a bomb for later.
Yeah, no, I get it, but unfortunately, he needs to be open for Nova to do things to him, because after what he did to me last turn, he needs to be open for punishment. So, Nova, your turn.
Okay.
Who, me?
Yeah, you, Mister. I'm gonna throw 3,700 into my face. Yeah, man, the first swing you do at me, just casually almost half my life.
Sorry about that. Not. I would do it again.
Oh, actually, this is one of the cards that gets me back into this game. Hell yeah. We're going to normal summon Ritual Beast Tamer Elder. After this card is normal summoned, I can normal summon a Ritual Beast monster during my main phase this turn, in addition to my normal summoner set. I will use that to normal summon my deck master, Spiritual Beast Tamer Window. If this card in my possession is destroyed by an opponent's card, either by battle or card effect, I can special summon a Ritual Beast monster from my deck or extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. I am going to briefly ignore that, and instead we are just going to Contact Fusion, because even though she does not look like a spiritual beast, she is a spiritual beast. We're going to Contact Fusion. We're going to ritual summon Ritual Beast Ultikanahawk.
Did you say ritual summon, or am I just nuts?
Yeah, he was ritual summoned.
Yeah,
it's in his name.
Sure.
Ultikanahawk has two very funny effects. On top of the usual tag out effect, where you can special summon a Spiritual Beast and Ritual Beast Tamer, I can also target two of my banished Ritual Beast cards, return them to the graveyard, and if I do, add a Ritual Beast card from my deck to my hand. Now, the funny thing is that I only need to return one of them for the effect to work if I chain the effects correctly.
Oh no.
So I'm just going to spread out my banished zone so I can see all of my little, my freaky little options here. Yeah. So I'm going to activate Ultikanahawk's effect. I am going to target to return to the graveyard Ulti-Apaleo and Lara, and then I will chain Ultikanahawk's effect to return it to the extra deck to special summon Lara and Let's pick Rampengu. Rampengu, boom. Lara, boom. Apelio, back in the graveyard. And I'm going to add any Ritual Beast card from my deck to my hand. We're going to get Ritual Beast Ambush. This trap card lets me target a Ritual Beast Tamer and Spiritual Beast that are either in my banishment or graveyard and special summon them in defense position. But I can't special summon monsters except Ritual Beast for the rest of the turn. And because I summoned 2 monsters at the same time, Inheritance's effect will trigger, allowing me to change the battle position of one monster on the field. I would like to change the battle position of Mimighoul Slime to get that sucker in attack mode. Yeah.
How big is this thing? 400.
Not.
Okay.
It's not big.
How big is it? No.
No. We are going to contact Fuse again.
You know, I can't believe that they printed Divine Temple of the Snake Eye in like such a way that it like totally hoses the Crystal Beasts. Because when their Crystal Beasts are treated as continuous spells, and you just take them.
They're mine now. You can't have them. So Lara was banished, which will trigger her effect to summon a Ritual Beast from deck. We will get back my only remaining target, Zephyr Wendy. And then I am going to go to battle phase. And yeah, we're going to hit Pillock twice. Take 2,900 damage.
That will make me leave with 5,000, won't it? That sounds right.
Pya, pya.
Ow, my face!
Okie dokie. We're going to go main 2. We're going to return Kanahawk to the extra deck to summon out 2. We've already summoned Rampengu and Lara this turn, so we can't do that again. But we can get back Elder, and we can get back Kanahawk. I'm going to use Kanahawk's effect to banish a Ritual Beast card from my deck to get it in 2 turns.
Just 2 of your turns, correct?
Yeah, 2 of my standby phases. I'm going to pick Ritual Beast's Return. I'll put a dice on that in a second, and then we will contact Fuse again using Ritual Beast Tamer Zephyr Wendy and Spiritual Beast Kanahawk to summon Ulti Petalfin. So I used a Zephyr monster as material to make a fusion monster. So this triggers Oracle of Zephyr's effect, allowing me to special summon a monster from my hand.
I have never read this before, but you don't have a monster in hand, do you?
So anyway, Ulti Petalfin's effect is the same as all the other Ritual Beast extra deck monsters. I can tag them out for 2 more, but also on the field they cannot be destroyed by card effects. That's it for me. Anyone got any end of main phase effects or end phase effects?
No, oddly enough.
Not for me.
All right, then that is it for me.
Okay, I'm gonna draw. That's pretty funny, but it's gonna come into play later. I'm gonna bring up my Deckmaster one more time, Gishki Grimness. That's 1 more up, and I will pay 500 life points as our game mechanics. Grimness effect on summon to summon a Gishki monster from the deck, but I can only attack with rituals for the rest of the turn.
So, because you normal summoned a monster, I'm just gonna casually take the Mimighoul Master and summon it to my side of the field in defense mode.
Is that how it works?
Yes, actually.
Divine Temple of the Snake Eye.
Special summon it to your field? Oh god! That's cool. Okay. Here's Gishki Marker. I've never summoned this off of Grimness before. It's the first time for everything. Domain format. When Marker is summoned, I can target a Gishki Ritual monster or Gishki Ritual spell card in my grave and add it to my hand. I'm pretty sure I still have one of those. Sure enough, Aquamirror is still here. That's nice. Okay. I'm going to use the effect of Necros Divine Mirror in my grave, because this doesn't need me to control no monsters, unlike all the others. Banishing it, plus Arid Bar, to add a Necros spell card, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, in that case, it will not be Arid Bar. It'll be Advance.
Also, while you're looking for that, I need to ask for a bit of grace from my team here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I searched Ambush. I didn't set it. Is it okay if I put that on the board?
Please do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, wow. Okay, thank you.
It's gonna be Necros Cycle. Gonna use Gishki Aquamirror. Using Grimness as the entire tribute for this ritual summon. To ritual summon Neremenas again.
We are never going to be free of this thing.
Okay, Grimness is staying in the grave for the time being. Neremenas on summon is going to bring back... Well, guess what? Zelantis was properly link summoned.
I am going to lose it.
Anyway, so now we're going to link summon with Neremenas and Marker for Coral and Emony, because we reset that earlier.
I am losing my mind. Wait, no, we got it. We got to stop this. No.
Coral and Emony's effect is going to bring back my Gishki Abyss. Abyss's effect on summon will get a Gishki with 1,000 or fewer defense points. Okay, we get vision. We're now waterlocked, so I'm going to trigger Zelantis' effect. Banish everything on the field. And then special summon as many as possible, but I'm waterlocked, so I will only be summoning back my cards. So, temporary banishment, like so.
I'll chain Petalfin.
Go ahead.
So we'll go back into the extra. We're gonna bring out. Are they banished face up or face down?
Face up.
All right, we'll get Lara and we'll get back Zephyra, Wendy. All right, and then they'll get banished because of your Zealantis.
Okay, then we're going to bring it back like this. Abyss's effect, because it was special summoned.
You're a cretin. You're an absolute cretin. I hope you know that.
I am absolute cretin, yes. But let's see. Gishki. I have one valid target remaining. It is this. Gishki Silgigas with its 0 defense points. Unfortunately, I do not have access to Aqua Mirror at the moment, so I'm not summoning that. But I will, however, use the effect of Aqua Mirror in the grave, which will shuffle itself back in, and Neremonas back to the hand. I shall use Necros Cycle, and we're going to tribute. Well, I might need to double check the wording on. Hang on. Search. Oh, he ended up banished again. I changed my mind on what I was actually banishing for this, so Zilgigas gets distributed for this, and we're going to bring back Erenbar. Okay, that stays, my fault. Okay, so setting 1, because apparently we're in dual links. Let's go to battle phase. Now, luckily for you, I can only attack with ritual monsters because I used Grimness last turn. Speaking of which, I forgot to put it back in the Deckmaster zone, but that's okay. I'm pretty much out of Gishki Steam anyway. But I'll worry about that later if I have to. During the battle phase, I can destroy cards on the field up to the number of co-linked monsters on the field. There are 2.
While we're at the start of battle phase, I'm gonna activate Ritual Beast Ambush. So my 2 targets are gonna be Spiritual Beast Tamer Wendy and Elder. Okay, so if it's ambushed by itself, I get my 2. And then we start a new chain with Inheritance going on the stack.
Yep.
Because I summoned 2 monsters at the same time.
Now I will chain a Zealantis.
Okay.
Destroy 2 cards with 2 co-linked monsters. So that will be Inheritance and Elder.
Okay, so Inheritance doesn't do anything.
Now, Ada, you haven't had a slug to the face yet.
That's true.
Erenbar is going to punch you in the face for 3,300.
That's chill. I think I'm going to flip up Shaddoll Incarnation. Let me special summon a Shaddoll monster from my graveyard in face up or face down defense position. That cool?
That's fine.
In that case, let me just put the construct here.
Oh boy. That changes things. Okay.
Well, I mean, you could negate its effect.
I could do that. Thing is, we'd be entering damage step by doing that, and no damage would be dealt. I don't want that to be a problem later, so Erenbar will attack Construct.
Okay. At the start of the damage step, its mandatory effect activates.
Which I will negate and banish by tributing a monster. Let's go to main phase 2. I will discard Gishki Vision when it actually wants to leave my hand. There we go. To add a Gishki Ritual monster. Okay. The only valid target I have left is this one. Evergishki Mind Algus. What even is an Algus now I think about it? But anyway, that will do.
By that you mean it's the end of your turn?
End phase, my fault.
Okay. Alright, anything anyone wants to do before we change turns?
I have nothing I can do at the moment.
Alright, let's draw. I'm going to... Painful choice.
This always comes up.
Oh, yeah! Ada, I will give you any card that you want if you pick me. Whatever you need to get us out of here.
Yeah, I think I will pick you. With that said, let's go for Shaddoll Wendy.
How many Wendy's are there?
Oh, you know, Shaddoll Schism. How about Keldo the Sacred Protector?
Oh god, you can do
Keldo?
Keldo?
Yeah. And maybe
No.
Eudora the Sword Oracle?
Yeah!
No.
And for the last card that I'm getting, I think it might be Raigeki.
Oh.
Ada, which one of those cards would you like to have in your hand?
I think it's gonna gonna be Raigeki.
Oh, you know what? I had this vision just now. I think Raigeki would be a good card to put in your hand.
Okay.
Oh,
I love people,
jeez.
guys!
So these will all go to my grave. Ray Shaddoll Wendy's gonna trigger. Would you like to activate Nekroz of Ariadbar and tribute something?
I mean, if I'm losing it anyway, then I see no reason not to, but thank you for your service, Coral and Emony. Banish it, please.
Yeah, okay. So here's Raigeki.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm going to target Pillock.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, now that there's no stuff on the field, I've been waiting the entire game to do this. Now you might be like, oh no, Ada, are you gonna do something wild and busted? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna place these cards face down, and I'm gonna activate Instant Fusion.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, can't be Norden, that's not in your domain.
So we're just gonna casually
No,
get a cup of ramen.
but you know what is in my domain? That's right,
No.
baby! It's everyone's
Yes!
favorite card, Master of Ham!
What?
Oh. Nice.
What does that guy do?
When this guy's fusion summoned or flipped face up, I can special summon a flip monster from my hand or deck in face down defense position. Ain't that wild? Ain't that wacky?
We love it. We love a good ham.
So I think that the flip monster that I would like to special summon in face down defense position, I'm going to banish Resh Shaddoll Incarnation from my grave, along with Shaddoll Falco, in order to flip it face up. Why don't everybody discard their hands?
Oh, okay.
You know,
I'm
I'm
okay
not even
with
mad
this.
about that.
I'm surprisingly alright with this.
Goodbye, Neo Flamvell Hedgehog.
I can't say thank you. What?
Well,
Five. Oh. Ooh. I feel a little saucy right now. Hold up.
I never thought I would see Morphing Jar again.
oh boy.
So, as long as we've got that going, how about a normal summon Mathematician? When it's normal summoned, I can send one level 4 or lower monster from my deck to the graveyard.
My God.
And in this case, I think it's gotta be Shaddoll Dragon.
It's the dragon.
Yeah, so with its effect in the graveyard, I think probably I should... It feels a bit rough to, only be targeting Pillock. I would like to get rid of that Divine Tipple of the Snake Eye, thanks.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Bye, Snake Eyes. I'm pretty much out of steam on the Snake Eyes anyways, so...
Well, very well, very well. If that is the case, Pot of Avarice.
Okay.
Oh.
We've seen this card already.
Value.
So I'm going to, because we already know what it does, I'm gonna search my graveyard. I'm gonna return Mimighoul Cerberus, Mimighoul Fairy, Mimighoul Throne, Shaddoll Dragon, and Mimighoul Dragon to the deck.
Man, you can have both a Mimighoul and a Shaddoll Dragon in your deck? Man.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's wild. So I'm gonna shuffle this up real good.
That's incredible because I swore I saw Pillock playing Mimighoul Dragon earlier, and you have it too? That's crazy.
There's no good way to do this, unfortunately. I'm gonna play Mimighoul Dungeon. Mimighoul monsters I control that were not normal or special summoned this turn gain attack equal to their original defense. Any player who controls a face-down monster can't normal summon monsters nor declare an attack with monsters that were special summoned this turn. During my main phase, I can add one Mimighoul monster from my deck or graveyard to my hand. Unfortunately, you might note that my Mimighoul Master has already been banished, and I don't have a way to get it back, which is a bit of a problem, because it's kind of the only thing about that whole engine that I would want to search here, because it would really get a whole lot of things online for me. But instead of that, I'm just going to have to search my deck and get, I don't know.
And what? What don't you know?
I actually don't know what I don't know.
That was an anticlimax and a half.
How about this Mimighoul Dragon?
Oh, that's crazy. I saw Pillock playing that just a while ago.
Yeah, what's actually crazier about it is that Pillock is still playing it.
That's wild! That's crazy!
You shouldn't have. No, really, you shouldn't have. These are an endangered species. You can't make shoes out of them.
What?
Never mind.
The chests that the Mimighouls are found to make for excellent clogs.
Yeah, that seems true. Yeah, I'm also gonna play Terrors in the Hidden City. Monsters I control that were flipped face up while this card was face up on the field gain 1500 attack and defense. And if an card in an owner's spell and trap zone is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, then I can target a monster in my graveyard and special summon it in face down defense. So if you get rid of it, I get to get something back. And if you don't get rid of it, then that's very funny. So I am going to, real quick, because this is what we're doing out here, baby. We're just gonna hit this, and hit this.
Huh?
I'm gonna summon Cross Sheep, and then I'm going to put this into the Spell and Trap Zone, and I'm going to put this into the Spell and Trap Zone, and let's go to battle. Sagrell, how about you?
Well,
Do you want to take 700 damage? Is that
I
okay?
don't really exactly have a choice, so I'm going to take 700 damage.
Hey, that's awesome. Great work, everybody.
Yep. Fantastic.
Main phase 2. It's Last Will, everybody.
Wow.
Oh man, last will.
Let's just get Nail Shaddoll Ariel. It's unfortunate because I had a whole line here that I could do, but I can't do for so many reasons. But instead of doing that, I'm just going to Shaddoll Construct, using monsters from my hand or deck as fusion material. If it's in my graveyard, I can send a Shaddoll card from my hand or face-up field to the graveyard and special summon it. So, if it's alright with you, I'd like to, real quick, fusion summon with Shaddoll Construct and Shaddoll Hedgehog.
Okay.
Yep, fine by me.
No responses here.
We're gonna be normal about it. I'm gonna summon App Cologne. Yeah, I'm gonna negate the effects of Winda until the end of the turn.
No, it's permanent.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh, so when you said we were being normal about it, you weren't. That wasn't an allegory.
But with Cross Sheep, I do get to get something back.
Wait, Pillock, but I thought you were playing Mind August. Why does Ada have Mind August?
I don't know. Like, I got discarded earlier, but I need to find a way to get it back into the hand.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back Morphing Jar, 'cause that's the funniest thing I can do.
You're gonna morph all over the place, are you?
The true morbing time has occurred.
That's actually about all that I have right now.
Alright, moving to my draw step then. I'm going to set that face down, and then I'm going to play Foolish Burial. Okay, well,
Okay,
I'm going to send Volcanic Emperor to the graveyard.
Oh god! Oh god!
Oh no! Sagrell, be cool. Sagrell, be cool.
Oh yes, I
God.
appreciate the terror that's happening right now. I'm going to place this card face down defense mode. Then, can I do anything in here that is not terrorize the board right this moment?
It would be cool if you could leave that Mimighoul dragon alone.
Yeah, see, the thing about leaving that Mimighoul Dragon alone would be really funny, and I think it'd be my best option right now. What I think I'll do is I'll set one more card face down, and I'll have to end my turn. There's not much I can do this turn.
Okay, I'll go ahead and take my turn. I'll draw. It's the standby phase. I will tick down my timer on getting this card back. Hey, Ada.
Yeah?
Can I ask you for a favor?
What's that?
Your shufflers. Could you use one of them to put Ulti Nakio Drago back into my deck?
Yeah, so, I mean, the issue with that, and I do understand, but it's really hard for me to do that without also returning Nail Shaddoll Ariel to my deck, and it's also really hard for me to do that without sending that ridiculously rude little Necroz of Ariadbar
Uh-huh.
just into the deck.
I mean, I might not draw it.
Well, I mean, so you're saying you would be able to put extra deck things back in the extra deck?
Can I tempt you to put that shadow instead?
You know what? You do make a good point. I will shuffle back Necros of Ariad Bear.
Oh, alright then. Okay, I got
And
it.
Ulti Knockwood Rego.
Thank you.
Oh, this is to get bullied. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's usually how it goes. When you make yourself
I
the
mean,
arch enemy...
I am accomplishing nothing in this game except for doing ridiculous things and causing problems.
Hey.
I have
like
not
said,
advanced a game state where that will allow me to win. I have only messed everybody up.
Oh, no. You and I are chaos causers. The actual battle's between those two.
I would love to deny it, but I know what my track record is, so I'm not going to waste anyone's time. I'm going to activate the effect of Summon Storm in the graveyard. During my main phase, except the turn it was sent there, I can banish it from my graveyard to special summon a level 4 or lower wind monster from my hand. I'm going to use that to summon out Musto, Oracle of Gusto. Yep, they named someone like that.
Thanks, I hate it.
So, Musto Oracle of Gusto has an effect that I'm not going to use and shouldn't be relevant because I'm going to use my normal summon to tribute Musto for Kuro Obi Karate Spirit.
You what? Okay.
That's right, it's a warrior pendulum spirit monster.
You tribute summoned for a spirit monster.
Go off,
Okay.
King.
With this card as normal summoned, I can send to the graveyard all spell and trap cards my opponent controls in the same column as cards in my pendulum zones.
But you have 0.
Anyway, once per turn during the end phase, if this card is normal or flipped face up, I can return this card to the hand. Ada, we're keeping the dragon around, right? That's what you're looking for?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can't attack into the dragon. We'll put wind and attack.
You know,
position.
it will actually help me if you attack the thing that I have face down. Like, actually.
I think I can do that. I can do that, for sure. Yeah, let's just go to battle phase, and Kuro Obi is gonna try to swing over your set monster.
Cool. He has 900 defense.
Bye.
Bye.
And then, you know what, we'll just keep Winda in
I
the...
mean, you can kill
in the
my cross
pattern.
sheep.
Are you okay if I kill the cross sheep? Is that fun?
I'm not doing anything with it.
Okay, I'll run over cross sheep just to advance things, so run over that. Okay. Main 2, we're going to activate Contact with Gusto. I target 2 Gusto monsters in my graveyard and 1 card my opponent controls. My 2 targets are going to be my Musto Oracle of Gusto and my Vidir, and my 3rd target is going to be Pillock's face down card. Face down spell trap card.
That's a shame. Draining Shield.
Oh, yeah. Shame for who?
Oh well.
Shuffle. I'm gonna banish Lara from Grave, and I'm gonna banish Apelio from Grave to contact Fusion for Nakiu Drago. And then we're going to replace Oracle of Zephyra with Divine Wind of Mist Valley.
Oh,
No.
there's the synergy.
Shot.
Once per turn, if a wind monster I control returns to the hand except during the damage step, I can special summon a level 4 or lower wind monster from my deck. ... I would like to proceed to end phase. The effect of Kuro Obi triggers putting him back in my hand. A wind monster was returned to my hand. Excellent. I trigger the effect of Divine Wind of Mist Valley.
The problem with spirit monsters, man.
Let's just go ahead and summon out Gusto Thunbolt. At the end of the battle phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard this turn, I can banish a Gusto monster from my graveyard to special summon 1 Wind Psychic monster with 1500 or less defense from my deck. Alright, and that's it for me. Go ahead.
Okay. Draw for turn. We're going to start by flip summoning Dragon and trigger its mandatory effect in the main phase, which will destroy all face-up monsters I control, or none of them, other than Mimighouls, and then give control of this card to my opponent. Now, are we still going by the Code of Honor where I give it to you, or...
I mean, it would be nice, but...
Well, you were banging up on me earlier, so Nova, here you go. I'm going to start by normal summoning Revealer of the Ice Barrier. We're going to start by discarding a card with its effect, which will allow me to summon an Ice Barrier tuner from the deck, and I cannot summon monsters for the rest of the turn other than water. We're going to discard Gishki Necro Mirror for the cost, which is a little bit risky to summon. And because a water monster's effect which is activated, I will chain Minairuka in my hand, unless anybody has an objection to that.
Huh?
That's adorable, and probably absolutely ruinous to us.
And it's not a fish, it's a dolphin. It should be an aqua. When a water monster's effect is activated, as a quick effect, I can special summon this card from my hand. I can also banish a face-up Fright type, to use Nova jargon, to target one face-up card on the field and nullify its effect until the end of your opponent's turn. We are going to summon a tuner. We have one valid target left. Georgius! No monster effects in the grave as long as I've got another ice barrier on board. And on summon, I will summon another ice barrier from my grave. Do I have a valid target, though? Let's find out. We do! We have Mirror Mage at the ice barrier. So I'm going to summon that. I am going to play Gold Sarcophagus to banish a monster from my grave, a deck even. And I will get it back in 2 turns, but let's be real, it's not going to last that long. I'd like you to meet a new friend of mine, Aspischool.
I hate looking at this thing.
You know what? This school is ass piss.
Oh, okay.
Got him!
Got
Folks,
him!
clip that right now!
Do it! Anyway, Aspischool was just banished, so it will just summon itself.
So now, not only in addition to being able to sync for 6 or 10, you can also sync for 2 + 4 + 4, 10.
There's more than ways to do 10. More than one way to do 10. Yeah, we're going to do 10 with Aspischool. No, not Aspischool. Actually, well, Georges is the tuner, regardless. And. Yeah, Aspischool. We are going to go for Lancia.
That's not an artifact.
I wish it was not. Anyway, whenever an opponent special summon a monster once per chain, I can special summon an ice barrier from my hand, deck, extra deck, or grave, and then I can put an attack position monster your opponent controls into defense mode, and I can use this up to twice per turn. And if it goes to the grave, or sorry, leaves the field but thanks to an opponent's card, I can summon an ice barrier synchro from the extra deck, which is treated as a synchro summon. Very handy. I will now activate the effect of Necro Mirror in my grave, which will. This is a tricky play. I'm not gonna lie.
Just for a little bit of sanity, I'm gonna activate Dust Flame Blast and banish all of one Lawful card out of my graveyard to destroy number of cards equal to the number of cards I banish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get rid of that the freezing chains of the ice barrier. Just the way we don't have full lock syndrome.
Okay, Necro Mirror goes to the bottom of the deck, and I will put a Gishki monster from my grave on top of my deck. Mind Algus. Okay, we're gonna use Mirror Mage's effect, tributing Revealer to pop out 3 tokens. And now, Mirror Mage is level 5. I'm gonna sync for. It will be Ravenous Crocodile Artifice in defense mode because, you know, my hand is pretty small. And then, effect on summon, it will let me draw a card for each non-tuner I used, which was 1. Thing is, this is going to make me make a difficult choice. So,
is the choice painful?
It is not. But okay, I'll activate Artifice's effect, discarding Aqua Mirror and Mind Algus to target. Forgive me, not your Drago. You're going to go down.
Or will I activate his quick effect?
By all means, do it.
We're gonna tag out. So many good picks in here, but I think the best one is gonna be a Paleo.
Oh, what's that? You special summoned a monster? That's gonna trigger Lancia.
Oh my god!
Gasp.
Okay, we're gonna summon Georges from the grave. Winter, sure. I can target it with this at least. Now, I'm gonna synchro summon for 8 this time. For real. Here's Adamancipator Risen Dragite. There's definitely a water monster in my grave. I'm going to use the effect of Gishki Aqua Mirror in the grave. The target will be Neremenos.
We're never getting away from this thing.
I mean,
It's never happening.
Does it look like I can ritual summon here?
Yes.
I don't know what... Dude, put your sassy comments away and play your next move.
Sure. No, I think we should go to battle phase. I mean, it's going to make me into a target if I try and take Sagrell out right now. But thing is, that Emperor terrifies me, and I'm pretty sure you two are the same. If I don't take you out now, I might just regret it severely later.
That's about like this. You take me out now, you've made yourself a target.
Exactly. But to be fair, I'm a target anyway, so...
Pillock, I would strongly suggest setting any spells or traps in your hand.
Absolutely not. I'm not falling for that.
Listen, I'll tell you what. I will make it so you cannot kill. If you allow one of my spells through, I will make it so you cannot kill, but you do get a fresh hand.
Not gonna lie, you drive a hard bargain. Okay. Set. Alright then, let's battle.
Well, while we're in battle phase, I'm going to flip up Sol and Luna. I think you should flip your Lancia down, and I'm also going to flip my Morphing Jar down.
That wasn't part of the deal!
I was going to make it so you can't kill Sagrell, but you can get a fresh hand.
Those are the terms of the deal.
You didn't mention that Lancia was involved.
Well, how else am I gonna do it?
Well, I made my bed, and now I better sleep in it. Okay, since I'm not killing Sagrell anyway, Dragite is gonna smash into that Mimighoul dragon and deal 2,500 to Nova.
Ooh, I would love to, but it's Ada's card. Ada, do you want to explain why Pillock can't do that?
You have a face-down monster, so
That's
you
me.
can't declare an attack with monsters that were special summoned this turn.
Oh,
It's a Mimighoul
okay.
dungeon.
I am this close. Well, never mind. End phase.
I'll draw a card. I'm just gonna set this real quick and put this into face-up attack position.
All right.
Oh man, 5 new cards into hand. Yeah.
My Kurobi!
Oh, okay.
Actually, hold up. This actually really helped.
Oh, I'm with this.
First off, I'm gonna hit Pot of Greed.
Yeah. What's it do, Yug?
When I play Pot of Greed, I can rotate it 2 times.
That's powerful.
I would like to... I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna Fusion Substitute.
Huh?
Would you like to,
I'm considering it. You've already gone through Apkalon, so... I mean, there's Shekinaga to consider. Oh, god. This only fuses on field, doesn't it? Yes, Shekinaga is only making with this. Yeah, I will negate this with Dragite. Actually, no, I'm not going to negate with Dragite. Let's not do that. I am instead going to use Ravenous Crocodile Arch at this as effect. I'm going to discard the Necros of Eredbar. Hello, he came back. And Rainbow Life. Targeting Apkalon, because that can be that cannot be destroyed by battle. Actually, no. Target Molfing Jar. Destroy it.
Ah, clever.
That way we still have a spell negate.
alright. Well, in that case, I will change of heart.
That's graceful charity.
That's true. Why did I say... That's not even a little bit the same card. Graceful Charity.
They're both angels. It's fine.
Are you gonna negate it?
I'll let you have it if you leave me alone.
Ooh, politicking.
I mean,
Yeah.
You know,
you tried to politics and you backstabbed me earlier, so that's
a great point. Yeah, sure.
okay.
Okay.
And I'm not allowed to backstab you.
You're not allowed.
No, none of that.
Dang. I could backstab you so good right now.
I have something really funny I can do on my turn if I get there.
Oh, here's a deal for you. Kill him, and then I will leave it alone. So we don't get to see this funny thing.
No, you'll get to see the funny thing. I'll play it out even if I get killed. And that way you know exactly the funny thing is.
Fair enough.
Okay. I'm gonna discard... Ah, heck. There's no good options. I love everything in my hand. I'm gonna discard Shaddoll Hound and Book of Tayo.
What does the Hound do when it goes to grave?
It puts your Dragite into defense position.
Just face up defense, or...
Yeah.
I mean, that's palatable. I mean, it's probably gonna get popped by an effect later anyway, so...
I will equip Apkalon with Nef Shaddoll Fusion.
Oh, okay.
Yo!
It allows me to... I'm going to declare Earth attribute. And it makes it so that Apkalon is treated as Earth attribute. And during the main phase, I can fusion summon Shaddoll Fusion monsters from my extra deck using monsters from my hand or field as material, including the equipped monster.
Nice.
Is it good?
Hey, I am a person of my word, unlike somebody, but yeah.
I am going to fuse with Apkalon and Mimighoul Archfiend, and I am going to... I'm sorry, are you saying that I have gone against my word at any point in this?
It's the principle of the thing, man.
It is the principle of the thing. And that's why, I don't know, Winda?
Can we make Window?
Why can't I?
Because you made them both Earth.
You know, you make a fantastic point. It's okay. I'm happier to be summoning Shek anyway. Do you want to search for something, Nova?
I would love to search for something.
Okay. I'm gonna go to battle, and I'm gonna hit Gusto Thunbolt with Shek.
Right, sounds good. I will let that go. I will take 1100 damage.
Oh yeah, and because Apgalon was put into the grave, I'm gonna real quick just
Yeah.
Shadow Schism. I put it in there not thinking so long ago, but now it's in my hand. And I'll discard, you know, this is gonna be insane. I think I'm actually gonna discard Change of Heart.
Oh, okay.
Actually?
Set. Go for it.
Alright, end of battle. We're going to get our hands on... Going to get Calm. Serenity of Gusto. This monster has 1700 attack, 1000 defense. Once per turn, I can shuffle 2 Gusto monsters from my graveyard into the main deck to draw a card.
So it's really funny because this is going to be probably my most productive turn this entire turn game. I'm going to start with Graceful Charity. I will discard Snake Eyes Birch and Spearhead. I'm going to play Extinguishing the Ashened. Send a Dark Pyro monster from my deck to the graveyard, then level 5 higher Pyro monster from my graveyard to the hand. And then I can't special summon for the extra except for Pyro monsters. I will send Hero of the Ashened to the graveyard to then get Embers of the Ashened. I think it's the... Yeah, there it is. So that goes to the extra deck. Then I'm going to play... play Pot of Avarice. I will be grabbing Shaman, King, Hero...
Shaman King!
Shaman King?
Shaman King!
Is that in this? I didn't think Konami owned that property.
And Poplar for the 5 cards being shuffled into my deck. Then I'm gonna play Chaotic Elements, which I can add a light or dark Pyro or Aqua card from my deck to my hand. And then if I have 3 or more Pyro or Aqua monsters in my graveyard, I can destroy 1 card on the field.
Oh, yeah, Dragite will negate this.
Okay.
Because it kind of forces it to happen.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to be doing in a second. I'm going to then play Painful Choice.
Seriously?
Like I said, this is going to be my most productive hand this entire game. So I'm going to grab Multi-Universe, Quaking Mirror Force, Ash Blossom, Infinite Imperm, and Dominus Impulse. Hey Ada, would you like to choose a card for me? Because like I said, I'm just doing something real funny for this turn.
I don't know, like, which...
I would really like to have a multi-universe.
You would really like to have a multi-universe?
Yeah, because I'm not going to be a jerk to Nova and you.
I guess you can have a multi-universe.
Cool, I'll take that multi-universe and the other 4 will go to my graveyard. And yes, Pillock, I left you out because it's fire versus water. We're going to have a rivalry here.
Mate, I have a rivalry with everyone on the flipping board.
I'm going to then play multi-universe.
I specifically didn't kill your Dragite. I tried to make up with you.
I can target a field spell that is banished or in any graveyard, destroy this card, and then place that targeted card face up in my field zone. I can only use it once per turn, and if a card would be destroyed by card effect, you can banish this card from my graveyard instead.
Honestly, I don't know if I can trust you. Yeah, no matter what happens, this is going to be a ridiculously hard choice for me, so...
If you want to blow it up, blow it up.
Blow it up, dude.
No, but I cannot trust anything you say.
You're right, it's because I'm Fae or something.
What say you? If you leave me alone, I will leave this alone. But that's not
no, I'll leave you alone. I'll take care of the rest of the field. I'll leave you alone.
I'm holding you to that.
Okay, cool.
I will leave this alone.
Then I will go and get Obsidian. Metaverse goes bye-bye. So all of my opponent's monsters are pyro during my turn. So now I'm going to play Vados by popping the Mimighoul dungeon onto Ada's side of the field.
Nice.
Oh.
So Mimighoul dungeon goes bye-bye, Ada.
You make a fantastic point. I guess that does happen.
Yeah. Yeah? Because there's not anything you can do?
Not really, because while it's in your hand, it's not a special summoned monster.
Exactly.
That's true. That's true.
Now, I'm going to play Rekindling.
Oh, you had it the whole time.
Yes, I've had it this entire time, because it's going to be really fun.
Fair enough. It will be.
And so I get to pull as many fire monsters from my graveyard as possible with 200 defense and but banish them during the end phase. So there's a Neo Flamvell Hedgehog, a Flamvell Fire Dog, a Snake Eyes Oak. Yeah, that's all I can pull out of my graveyard. That's fine. And then I'm going to activate Ashen to Endlessness. And I'm going to fuse everything that's been special summoned ever on this game, including Vados.
I'm guessing everything goes pop then.
Yeah, I'm gonna chain the Spiritual Beast to Paleo real quick.
Okay.
Just to banish Doofus out of my graveyard, we're gonna banish Ulti Kimun Falcos. But I don't have anything else.
So in order for this, I have to I have to do this with Vados and 2 or more Pyro monsters. Since everything special summoned is Pyro at the moment,
Except my face-down monster.
except for your face down monster, that's gonna be everything that Pillock is holding. That's everything Ada's holding, and that's I think everything on your field as well, right, Nova?
Yeah, okay, that's everything. Though I would like to point out, you did say you wouldn't do anything to Pillock.
I don't know. I said I wouldn't kill him.
I thought you said you would leave my field alone, but whatever, I can work with this. It's fine.
So how many total? So that's four from Nova, 1 from Ada, 3 from Pillock, and 3 from me. This allows me to finally summon Vados Ashened of the Endless. That is what 9. So this just gained 4,500 from Ashened to Endlessness. And also, because of Vados Extinction Dragon going to my graveyard, it destroys all monsters. And Vados, the Dragon of the Endless Darkness, destroys all spells and traps.
No, it destroys all spell and traps your opponent controls. It's a Harpy's Feather Duster. You need to pick one.
Yeah. So, in this case specifically, I'm going to get rid of your stuff, Ada, because I promised I would not mess with Pillock more than necessary.
But it destroys all other monsters on the field, though,
But all
correct?
monsters on the field are destroyed, correct?
Okay.
Except for Vados, because he's immune to those effects.
How big is that? Holy shit.
I'm going to...
Yeah, just for context, Vados, the Dragon of Endless Darkness, says, cannot be destroyed by card effects, and your opponent cannot target it with monster effects. If this card is fusion summoned, you may then destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. When your opponent activates a card or effect on the field, I may send a face-up Ashened card I control to the graveyard and destroy that card.
Okay, but destroying this isn't going to do anything.
Because I can just send the Ashen City to the graveyard, or the Ashen to Endlessness in response.
Destroy Imperm.
Okay. So you're gonna imperm Vados.
The Vados, the Dragon of Endless Darkness. I want to keep my back row.
Okay. So, that's fine. Hey, Nova, I finally get to do this to you.
What?
7,500 to face with Vados.
Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. I'm not gonna lie.
This is for that beautiful counter that you did the last time I got to show up here. I just needed to equate the score a little bit.
Okay.
I am going to... Dynamicious.
Okay.
Okay, target one face-up card, discard a card, and if you do, banish it. Okay, so you're gonna banish Vados.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't, so I'm gonna cast Volcanic Flame Emperor.
When Apgalome went to the graveyard, I'm getting Nef Shaddoll Fusion back into my hand.
Okay. So this is the funny thing I was gonna do regardless of what happened at the end of this turn. So I'm gonna summon Volcanic Flame Emperor. I'm gonna banish Snake Eyes Ash, Neoflame Hedgehog, and Snake Eyes Oak, meaning I now have 8 monsters banished.
4,000.
I'm gonna cast a Persona on myself and deal 4,000 to myself.
What?
Oh, I can't target myself? Okay. Yeah, I have to target to an opponent. Okay, you know what? Then Vengeance for Vados. Hey, Ada, you take the 4,000 then.
I sure do.
That's gonna be the end of my turn.
Just to check, Ada.
Yeah?
We used Dino-Mishus. What card did we send from hand to graveyard for Dino-Mish?
It was the Schism.
Like I said, my most productive round this entire game.
That was a lot, yeah. For sure.
I'm gonna get nothing else done for the rest of it.
Listen, I wanted equal opportunity pop-offs. I'm here to cause problems for everybody.
Okay, so we're going to draw for turn, and this is the second standby phase after I banish Ritual Beast for turn, so that's going into my hand. Okay, we will normal summon Gusto Vidir. This level 3 tuner monster is one I can special summon from my hand if a Gusto monster on the field is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard. Or if sent to the graveyard, but that didn't happen here. If this card is normally special summoned, I can send a Gusto monster from my deck to the graveyard. Then I can special summon a Gusto monster from my hand. So I'm going to attempt to do that. Send Griffin. We're going to summon Windar, Sage of Gusto.
Only burn for 500, by the way.
Yeah, I was about to say, a mandatory effect from Volcanic. You special summon a monster, take 500 damage.
Ow!
My skin.
Ouch! When this card destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, I can target a level 3 or lower Gusto monster in my graveyard and special summon that target in phase of defense position. Yeah, we are going to attach Tailwind of Gusto to Vidir. This equipped spell can only be equipped to a Gusto monster. It can't be destroyed by my opponent's card effects, and I can banish it from the graveyard and discard a wind monster to add any Gusto spell or trap from my deck to my hand. But also, while it's equipped, I can activate an effect based on the level of the monster it's equipped to. Vader is level 3, so it'll trigger the first effect, letting me summon a Gusto from my deck with a different type than the equipped monster. So as long as I don't summon a winged beast, I can get whatever I want.
Interesting.
And our option this time around is going to be Musto, Oracle of Gusto.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Fireball.
Take 500.
I've been schlorped. I want to stop getting schlorped, so I'm going to use Musto Oracle of Gusto's effect. I'm going to target a Gusto in my graveyard and a face-up monster on the field. I shuffle the first target into the deck and negate the second target's effects. So my first target is going to be Gusto Griffin, and the second one's going to be Volcanic Emperor.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to put Vedir and Musto together. That's 7 levels. We're going to summon Daigusto LampLimpilica. If this card is synchro summoned, I can special summon a Gusto from hand and a Gusto from my deck, but negate their effects. Then immediately after this effect resolves, synchro summon a Gusto Synchro using only those 2 monsters. But then can't synchro summon anything rest of the turn except wind monsters. Dang. We're going to summon Pilica from hand. We're going to do Gusto Guldo from deck, and we'll be taking a level 3 non-tuner and a level 3 tuner. And we're going to be grabbing Daigusto's Freeze! When this card is synchro summoned, I can target a Gusto card in my graveyard and add it to my hand, and my opponent takes any battle damage I would have taken from battles involving face-up Gusto monsters I control. This card also can't be destroyed by battle. We are going to target Tailwind of Gusto and attempt to put that back into my hand. And then we are going to activate it, trying to equip it to Freeze. I can only use the last effect once per turn, so I can't summon a level 1 tuner with that last effect right now. But that is pretty much my whole main phase 1, so we're going to go to main phase Dose. I am going to have Freeze attack into Volcanic Emperor.
And I take that 1,000 for it, right?
Plus an additional 100, yeah. And then Windar I'm going to send directly at Pillock. Main phase 2, I don't have anything to add to this situation, so go ahead.
Alright, I better make this count. Draw. Okay.
My recommendation is that you deal with Volcanic Emperor before special summoning 5 times.
I have a plan. I don't know if it's a good one, but it is a plan regardless. Okay. We're going to start in the main phase with pre-preparation of rites. This normal spell will allow me to add 1 level 7 or lower ritual monster from my deck to the hand, and then I can add a ritual spell from my grave to my hand. The monster will be Necros of Brionac, whatever. Let's go for Necros Cycle. I reveal my trap card. Aquamirror Meditation. I reveal a ritual spell in the hand, and add target 2 Gishkis in the grave and return them to the hand. The targets will be Shadow, that's 1 target, and the other one will be Neremenos.
I'm going to go into my graveyard and banish Mudora, if that's chill.
Do you want me to get rid of that Emperor or not?
You know what? You're right.
These go back to hand. Dependy. Gonna discard a Shadow to get a Gishki ritual spell. Here's Aquamirror. Maybe I should have gone for Zilgigus in hindsight. Actually, no, my chances of getting it to successfully resolve are just not happening. Okay. This is gonna be a risky play, but... Well, actually, first things first, I'm gonna discard Necros of Brionac to get a Necros monster, I believe. Or just Necros card, is it? Necros monster. Okay, got it. Other than a copy of itself. Amelia. Graceful Charity. Stop me if you've seen this before. Okay, I'm gonna discard Gishki Beast. Clauselus. Let's activate Necros Cycle. We will sure it as the entire cost. And what are we going to bring back? I'm thinking...
Do you think that you could, real quick, just put Necros of Clauselus, Necros of Brionac, and Necros of Ariadne back in your deck?
Okay, guess this whiffs then, because I no longer have a valid target.
Remember when you made my fusion whiff?
Right. You know what?
True.
This is fair. This is fair. Okay, I will allow that. So, I will discard Shuret. to activate Ice Shade Ijirin Run, right hand. Does that summon the token as part of the effect?
Yeah, it is sequential, but it's part of the same chain link.
How much burn does that make me, Gig?
Take 1,000.
We're gonna summon Ice Jade Ijirin, Ice Jade Jaimir Ijirin.
Okay, cool. That's another 500.
You know what? I might finish this in style. Might being the key word, but I'll be absolutely shocked if any of you let me. Like,
We'll see.
we're gonna go to battle phase. Jaimir is going to attack Ada directly for 3,000.
Well, I would like to Call of the Haunted.
What is the target?
Oh my god, this is great.
The target is El Shaddoll Apgalone.
I'm going to chain to Ijirin to your Call of the Haunted, and banish the Call of the Haunted so it whiffs. Attack will continue. Okay. Yeah, fair. God damn it. Okay. Should have known about
Yeah,
that
I mean,
core.
So
but,
it gets
what?
bonked by Adrian,
What?
but that's the special summon monster.
It takes some burn damage. Is it an attack or defense, by the way?
It's defense.
Fine, core it is. I'm gonna go out on no one's terms but mine. Gishki Necromirror. Necromirror can summon a Gishki ritual monster by tributing one monster the opponent controls as the entire tribute. However, the attack points of the monster I summon come out of my life points.
All right, well, in a last-ditch effort to remove the Emperor, Neriamus has crashed into the Pillock.
I'm gonna draw a card. Oh, this is not helpful. I can't do nothing. Go.
Okay. Draw.
Well, you can kill me.
You're right, I can, but the thing is, in order for me to do the Volcanic Emperor, it has to be Pyro monsters that I'm banishing. I will special summon Priestess of the Ashen City, and I can add an Ashen card from my deck to hand. That is very limited in what I can do right now, but it's going to be funny regardless. I'm going to special summon King as a result, and then special summon from my deck a monster because I control Absidim.
You can summon if someone has 2,800 or higher attack monster, right?
You don't... I thought you did for some reason. You don't?
Nah, I'm
that's
capped
fine.
out at 2K.
This is fine. So then I'm going to banish Extinguish the Ashen to fusion summon a Pyro monster. Because I put Embers of the Ashen back, I could use Priestess and King to the graveyard.
Okay.
And then I can target a field spell in my graveyard and add it to my hand if I really want to. I'm not gonna, but I can. Now, I'm going to do the Volcanic Flame Emperor thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's 8. So 4,000. Still 4,000. Because it will be funny. That can't be destroyed by battle. That's really nice, and that's really great.
Even then, even if you battle anything, he's just gonna
I know.
damage reflect.
I'm still gonna make him take the 4,000. I'm still gonna make you take 4,000, Nova. Yeah. Wow. Right. And then I'm going to crash Volcanic Flame Emperor into Windar.
I really don't recommend it.
Hold on. I see. I thought it was only on Sfreeze himself, which means I basically
Yeah.
can't do anything. So you know what? Hey Ada, can you get rid of Sfreeze somehow?
I'm gonna flip up Ice Dragon's
That wo-
prison, and I'm
that
going
works.
to get Vados, the Eruption Dragon of Extinction.
Yeah?
I'm going to banish your Volcanic Emperor and Vados.
Well, as a result, I will concede at this point because I literally cannot do anything without getting attacked into for battle damage to myself.
Yeah, this would be the damage required to close things out. Folks, thank you all so much for watching and seeing the proof that, once again, Gusto was actually the most powerful of all the dual terminal archetypes. I don't know why everyone thinks this deck is bad. It has so many tools for it, especially the damage reflection from Sfreeze. It's just impossible to get through. If you would like to follow all these wonderful people we have there, links in the description, and make sure you follow so that you don't miss the next time we do some Domain Duels. Sagrell, do you want to give any last words, any final shoutouts?
Flamvell sucks.
Okay, I was hoping you would plug something, but I guess that makes sense too.
You should totally also follow us over at Treasure Tales. Nova over here
Yes.
plays some incredible characters and does a lot of fun things with us over there, so you should totally join us over there too.
And Ada?
If you follow my socials, you'll see a lot of really fun pictures and videos of baby chickens.
Look at the chickens. They're good chickens. All right, and Pillock, I know that you've stepped away from stuff for a while. Was there anything that you want to plug right now?
Alright, well, I am kind of on the down low right now, but I am looking for clients, so if you need somebody, hit me up. It's for editing purposes, shameless plug.
Pillock's editing comes with my highest recommendation. He's always gets what I need when I need it, and he's very reliable. So, give him a look-see if you need your videos snipped together. Thank you all so much for watching. This is GoldenNova signing off, saying it doesn't matter how big your monster is, it only matters how little your spirit is. I gotta figure out an outro for these videos. Bye, everyone!
Bye.
Bye.